Thank you. Joining us now is Wish TV's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis.
All right, Dr. Mary, this is a shocking new stat, and it's not a good one with young kids.
It's not a good one with young kids, especially, I would say.
Yeah.
Because when you start this behavior when you're young, you're likely to continue it into it. Right, correct. All right, so let's take a look. All right, a new report shows a shocking number of middle and high school students are using tobacco products. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration and the CDC looked at information from the 2022 National Youth Tobacco Survey. They found that more than 3 million middle and high schoolers reported using tobacco this year, including cigarettes, cigars, and smokeless tobacco. E-cigarettes were the most commonly used. Researchers warn products containing nicotine can harm a young person's brain and could increase their risk of addiction to other drugs. In the future, the director of the FDA's Center for Tobacco Products said in a statement on Thursday, it's clear there's still more work to be done to reduce cigarette smoking among our nation's youth. I want us to take a look at the effects tobacco has on your health. It can cause up to I'm sorry, excuse me. That was the end of his statement. I want to go to this, and I'm not going to hold back. We have something to talk about in terms of what other effects, you guys, that smoking tobacco has on, and I'm not going to hold back. So right here, it can cause 15 types of cancer. So not only lung cancer, but also cancers of the mouth, the throat, the voice box, esophagus, stomach, kidney, pancreas, liver, bladder, cervix, colon, rectum, and types of leukemia. It's responsible for 9 out of 10 cases of lung cancer, puts you at risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. So not only the developing brain, but we have all of these, it's a #1 risk factor for these terrible diseases.
I was shocked until you said e-cigarettes. That's when I was just like, oh, okay.
I see them all the time.
Those are trending upward. So like now I get why more young people are getting involved with.
So I have a girls program, and I was talking to some of my girls who I found out were partaking. I said, first of all, you broke. I don't know what money
where you getting the budget?
You having this type of.
It's expensive.
Yeah, and then two, I'm like, we've talked about this. Like it's just not a great habit to have. There are it's like, just because you have great balance doesn't mean that you want to be on a balance beam in the middle of an ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like some things are just not a good idea.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
See the metaphor she was running with.
That was great. So I'll tell you, it's very difficult to quit. So it takes an average of 7 attempts to quit smoking.
I believe that.
And yeah, and so it's difficult. There are ways. We'll have it on our website in terms of what you can do, helpful resources. But also, I was speaking to a pulmonologist. The nicotine is addictive. However, the stress, when it relieves your stress, it comes from a deep breath. So it's not the nicotine that reduces the stress. It's the deep breath.
It's the exercise
inhalation.
of smoking.
Yeah, so when they say deep breath, that's how, that's where you relieve that stress.
For free. So why don't you do that instead?
Yeah.
Alexis wants y'all to meditate.
For free.
I know, guys, it's hard, but you can do it, all right? We'll have some resources for you guys struggling out there.
Well, Mary, we appreciate you coming by,
appreciate you guys.
educating us.
Yeah, important topics.
Well, one thing we all can agree on is food. That's right, craft food, beer and spirit, just in time for the holidays. Tasty takeout is next.
Like next?
Next day.
Ooh.
All right.
Health Spotlight, presented by Community Health Network.